Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. Thank you for joining me today and continuing to show your support for the series. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and a comment, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well for more content. Anyway, today we are back in ARK. We are back on the Erdreja Evolved server, and we're going to be taking this building down today. It is raining, and I hate the rain in this game. I really do, I hate it. So if you stay still, it just covers the screen in white. It makes it really difficult to see. I've actually got a headache over the last few days because of this rain. Anyway, we're going to be taking this building down today. I love the design of this building, as I said last episode, and it's a real shame to take it down actually. However, this space right here where I've placed this building has always been my prototype area, and I kind of stopped that with this building and decided to put something permanent here. So this is the space I've always kind of designed all my traps and the different buildings around the area, everything I've built on the server, and so I want to reclaim this space basically. I want to get access to the resources behind it again and clear up a lot of space on this beach ready for the big rebuild. So we're just going to go crazy at the beginning of this episode with my demo gun. However, first and foremost I need some food. So I've used up all the food in that boat, so I think I'm going to have to use this one over here. Should have a load of food in this fridge. Yeah, there we go. Don't need quite that many. That'll be fine. There we go. So yeah, let's start by taking the doors off and the railings around the outside and stuff. So you can go, you and you. Oh yeah, and we're just going to take this down. So what I might do, I don't know how well this is going to work in ARK actually. It works well in Minecraft, but we shall see. I'm going to try and do a little speedy up bit, a little bit of a time lapse here, trying to take everything out, and yeah, we'll see. I don't really mind about what I break too much. I want to try and save as much materials as I can, but it's not the end of the world if I just do destroy stuff. Anyway, let's see if I can actually make a time lapse out of this. Maybe it goes well, maybe it doesn't, we'll see. See you on the other side. Okay, and so now we're down to the foundation. So just wanted to bring you back in now just so we could actually see what this foundation fully looks like without any other walls on it. this is why I was playing around with all the different tessellations, and I love this design. I will probably use this again in the future, so I'm going to save this now, kind of record it and save it for posterity, so that I know exactly how to build it again. I can come back and watch this video again, and if you end up using this design in any of your builds, let me know. Send me a video, let me know. Because I really do like it. Create some very interesting buildings with it. Anyway, let's get the rest of this down. And here we go with the last of the load now, and what I'm going to do now, once I've stored all this, you can see there's a metal node already respawned there, so we're actually going to wait for a while now and let a load of these resources kind of rebuild. I think somebody also said that the feeding troughs caused a massive radius of resources to not spawn again. So I'm thinking about moving my feeding troughs from in there, just over there, because they are really far to this end, and I'm not sure if they're actually going to mess up some of the spawns from over here. This is more than 15 foundations away from the cliffside here, so it shouldn't, this building here shouldn't affect the spawns over there at all. I did have a raft over there which was affecting some spawns, so I'm going to move this out of the way as well. This big guy here. So we'll sail him back over here. And then hopefully all the resources there should respawn. So I'll put you back over here. There we go. And we'll see what effect this actually has, see what else we need to rip down before we start getting our resources back. Because this is really nice and easy to harvest here with the Ankley and the Amadodic, and it would be nice to be able to do that rather than having to go exploring off and wandering off really far. I can take the Quetzal out I suppose now that I've got him with these two on the back and harvest a load of stuff, but I'm still going to have to go pretty far out compared to just there, essentially. So yeah, let's wait and see how that turns out. I'll be right back. I think we'll wait a couple of days before that resource starts piling back up again. So while we're waiting, I thought we'd head over to some of the other builds around the area. My closest neighbour here is Nin. She started off here and then has moved over and expanded to here. So as we pass over we can see what she's got here. Nice little penned off area with a building. I helped her tame a couple of these Allosauruses, but she needs a lot of protection around here. Some of the Allopaks spawn just on the kind of in the dip of that hill there, and so she's had a couple of dinosaurs lost through them. And there's also a Giga spawn around here as well, so she needs protection from that as well. I end up kiting the Gigas away sometimes, but and we've got a Giga Trap. Actually no, I'll show you the Giga Trap now because I quite like this, and it's only just the other side of this hill. And so if we come down into here, you can see it rendering in now. And so it's essentially just a basic follow trap. It's missing one of the trapdoors at the moment because of S+ collision stuff. As soon as you start ripping down other things, then other things disappear when they shouldn't do. So I've only just put these two behemoth gates in. They were dinosaur gates like those two at the back, but when I put these behemoth gates in, the trapdoor disappeared. And over here, in here we've got a little bit of a aid for tranking. So if we head inside here, we have a generator, 4 of these new S Plus Trank turrets, and you can close them up at the front. These actually should be closed so that the Giga can't attack them, and then once you've got the Giga trapped, you can come up here, open these doors, turn on the generator at the back, and these will start shooting. We've got nothing in them at the moment because I've already got my Gigas, but anybody on the server is welcome to use this, and just make sure that these doors are closed when you leave it, because the Giga can attack these and possibly damage them. I think they can actually damage them. So just to make sure everything is nice and safe, we close them, and now this is Giga proof. So there we go, that's that. Also just over here we've got a nice little perch. I made this when I was taming up the Pulmonar Scorpius. You can come over here on an RG, perch on the top of there, wait for Pulmonar Scorpius. If it's male you kill it, if it's female you take it off and tame it. And then you head back to there to get your stamina back. Pretty simple. On the beach, just down here, Megalania Beach, we have the Wyvern trap, where we've been milking all the wyverns. And so I will come down into here, and essentially if you'd have a griffin in front of the wyvern, it would get trapped in here. So the wyvern can't go through, but the griffin can. And then there's a taming box, well no, a shooting box, a pillar box here, up off the ground away from all the Megalania, and there's a couple of little outposts here which we were going to use when we thought wyverns were much harder to put down than they actually are. So we have these little outposts here as well. But this gets quite a lot of use when we're batch raising wyverns. We did a batch of 5, and then last weekend we did a batch of 8. So yeah, we're getting a dab hand of that now. And then I will fly over to the kind of the main civilization area now, because it's quite a way off. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so now we're over at the Flatlands, and as we all knew they would, the Order of Fenris have taken over the Abbey. So this has now been renamed to Fenris Abbey, and we have here the beginnings of their kind of main base here. So they're using the Abbey as more of a kind of a roleplay type thing, and their main kind of village outpost is going to be over here. And so we have the new Quetz platform saddle, I think it's called Doom platform, over here, and yeah, they're doing pretty well. I'm not going to go into major detail about what everyone's got yet, because I just want to kind of make sure that everybody's okay with me walking around their base and recording within their bases before I before I do. You can see they've got a perimeter up around the Abbey here, but yeah, that's what they've got. We have the Norscan rejects down here on the other side of Viking Bay, which is Bait and Yuki. So we'll head down to here. At the beginning of this map we all kind of split off into various different areas. A couple of us split off from the main tribe. There was one tribe at the beginning, and a few of us split off into various different tribes. And we've got an alliance across all the different tribes, so we can all kind of talk to each other and not get attacked by each other's dinosaurs and stuff. So Bait here has got a shark pen, and there he is. He's got a load of different buildings here. I'm not going to go through all of them. I don't exactly know what all of them are. He's got a kind of multi-story thing here, which is an aviary at the top and shark pen at the bottom. Yeah, he's done really well here. Expanded out really quite far. I think he started off, I'm not sure where actually. I think it was on this waterfall maybe, or just around the corner. Anyway, doesn't matter. What's this? A prismatic drop. We don't care about prismatic drops anymore. And then just over the beach here we have a couple more different buildings and structures. So let's see where they are, unless they've moved. There's a lot changed around here recently, so this is somebody's base, I'm not sure. I think this might be Corbex's base, maybe. Let's see if we can see. Yes, this is Corbex's base. So Corbex's a really good builder, so I'm expecting to see this kind of being sprawled out everywhere. And just over the back here is Jack's base, Mitch's base, whatever he wants to be called. And yeah, he's got a few trikes actually attacking his structures at the moment, so let's go down and clear them out. Community service here. All three dead. Nice. So what else do we have? He hasn't played for a while actually, so we're not sure exactly what he's doing with that base, whether he's building it up or taking it down or whatever. So yeah, we will find out with that one. And there's still more stuff over here. But the main tribe used the waterfall base just here, waterfall cave, as the main kind of community base. So we'll go in there now. I've got a couple of saddles I want to drop off in there in the smithy in there. So that's why I've come over this far, and it gave us a chance to actually see some of the world. Although it's been very foggy, unfortunately. So let's see. We've got a few bridges over the waters here. There is an entrance down there, but I'm not going to go into that on this because I've got a risk of landing in the water. We have a little taming pen up here, and if we go through this entrance, probably be the easiest as it slightly lags around here. Couple of tiny little frame rate issues, nothing to worry about. And down here we have the main kind of community stuff. So what do we have around here? I forgot, this thing has the turning circle of the earth. Setting down in the middle there. So there's a lot of stuff's happened in here. This used to be a lot bigger, a lot more buildings than it has now, but everybody's kind of moved out recently into their own bases once we'd finished kind of the community stuff here. So we've got a big aviary here for the griffins, quetzes on top, pteranodons, RGs, whatever you want. This was a greenhouse, so the greenhouse is gone. That's new. There's a load of resources in here, a load of XP pigs around the place, a few of our different rafts that people have built up, taming rafts, carrying rafts, gathering rafts, all kinds of stuff. Now here we have ammunition, weapons, tools, armour and base parts. This is mainly for if we have new members to the server, then they can come here, get tooled up, get kitted up, grab one of these kind of surplus dinosaurs. These are all mainly from the breeding programs that we've had. The Dodix, the Yankees, all the gathering dinosaurs and the kibble dinosaurs, whatever we need from there. So if I come into the workshop here, I can drop off these saddles into the smithy. So I've got 3 Quetz platform saddles here that I'm dropping off. There we go. And they are for people to take as they need them. And then over here we have the main kind of breeding program area here. So we've got the big mating pen here. And this is where we have some of the kind of the baby raising areas as well. So if we head into here, I think this is the main. This is the wyvern hatching room. So we've got all of the different things we need in here. We could have used a lot of air conditioners, I think, as well as these, but it does need to be very, very high. The heat needs to be very, very high to incubate them. And then in here we have the main kind of other other breeding room for anything else. Surprises me there's no hitching post in here. I thought there would be. We head back out of here. Then we have kitchens, we have protection as in the plant species X turrets. And then we have the mead hall here and dinosaur parking at the back over there. That's pretty much it for here. And these, I think, Trexie's just said, are spare Rexes. Yeah, so I think these have been bred for Nin. And we have the nanny here. So these are beautiful colour Rexes. I love the colouring on these. With the blue stripe down them as well. That was a mutation. But I think the rest of it is a regular kind of unmutated colour. It's beautiful. That is the colour that I want my Rex. So whatever Rex I end up getting, I think I will breed it with one of hers, with one of Trexie's, so that I can get this colouring on it. Or just keep breeding and breeding and breeding until we get the one we want. So let's ride. Come on, ride. I think we might be crashing out here. I can't ride. There we go. Wow, that was a lag spike. So where to next? Okay, let's head back to the base. I think most of the stuff on this half of the map, on the top half of the map, we've seen. And all the rest of the stuff we can see as we're going through the season. So we'll come back out of the top here. A few fortifications up the top. And in fact, I might take this opportunity. We had a crash a few days ago and we lost everything in these small crates, small storage boxes. So over here, I think there is, yes, there's a tap with a load of sap in it. And that is pretty much one of the only things I lost. It was my dyes and my sap that I lost. And so I'm going to grab... Oh, there's tons of it here. Okay, so I'll just grab a load of this, get back onto you, and we will fly off. So yeah, I will see you back at my base. So we are back at the base now, and all the resources have respawned around here. You can see there was a problem actually with feeding troughs. It's not the feeding trough itself, it's just the S Plus version of it. It has a large radius, which came out to about almost around here, but it would feed dinosaurs. And there is a problem with the feeding troughs from S Plus in that they do actually stop resources from spawning within that gigantic radius as well. I'm not sure if they stop dinosaurs from spawning as well, but they definitely stop resources. And so I've swapped out all of my feeding troughs for regular vanilla feeding troughs, and the instant I did that, all of this stuff came back. So I had to tear down this building anyway, because that would have blocked all of these spawns over here, and there are, I think, 4 metal nodes around here, just in this tiny little area here. There's 4 of them, so that is a really good resource for getting metal there. And there's also a few down there. You can see there's 3 or 4 down that side of the beach. There's also a huge amount of rock and stone around here, and the river rocks as well, which are brilliant for getting metal out of. So I've already gathered up a bit of materials while I've been waiting for all that to respawn. Done a bit of testing, making sure they actually come back, so I had to clear it all out at least once to make sure that all of the different spawns came back, and we haven't messed up any of the mechanics over there. So if we head inside to here, in the masonry table, I've actually got a load of resources in here now, so we can actually start building some of the kind of castle structures. And I think we haven't got long left in today's episode, so I just want to have a play around with a couple of the different things in here. say the foundations. I'm going to grab a few of these different foundations, a few walls, a few pillars and stuff, and we'll actually see what they look like together with the vanilla stuff and see if we can kind of mix and match out. And then I think between episodes I will work out exactly where I want to build and what I want to build, and we'll get going at the very beginning of next episode. So let's have a look first at the foundations. So here we have the regular stone keep foundations. So I think I'll get a few of these, say 10 of them. We'll get 5 of those, 5 of these, in fact no, 6 would be better, wouldn't it? We'll have some, in fact no, I'm going to need at least 8. And that's me out of metal. Wow, okay. So this is rounded left, this is rounded right. So we really need an absolute ton of metal. So what I think I will quickly do now is I will go out, I will harvest a ton of metal, and yeah, we'll come back and we'll craft up some of this. I'll craft up this off camera as well. So yeah, be right back. Okay, so I've managed to build up a fair amount of stuff here, enough to be playing around with today anyway, get an idea of how this mod works. So let's grab some of this stuff out onto our inventory here. I've had to change into my desert clothes because the fur clothes were too heavy with all of this on, I couldn't move. Let's grab out, I don't know, an arrow slit, a couple of walls, and the regular walls. So let's just have a look at a couple of ideas first. If this Bronto is going to get in the way, I just know it. Might have to take care of him. I'll take some weight off me first. So this is what they look like. This is the kind of basic design of it. I can't jump at the moment. So let's put down a few more and then we'll actually be able to move properly. You're really going to be in my way, aren't you? You're going to be really annoying. What level are you? 25. Really? You're going to tread on me? Go away, Bronto. I'm sure they know when you're building and they just get in the way on purpose. So we'll stick a few of these down. Whoops, not there. And then, so this is kind of almost like a vanilla structure. I can jump now, that's good. So we've gone, what, 7 along there? And then you can put these ones on to the sides. So if this was the corner of a building, we could make a tower over here quite easily by, I think it is, which one? This one, there. And then, can we turn these around at all? Let's see. So it's not this one. We need 7. Aha! Change rotation like that. And then I think it'll be a 6 here. So we can have a kind of a round tower at the corner here, and then if we had another, so if that was the corner and this was going off in that direction, and then we could have the walls. So I think you need to, these are very directional, you need to be standing in the right place to be able to use them, and then pressing Q or E to change them around. So it's a really nice design on it. I love the style of these blocks, and just the fact you can build in circles and stuff like that as well. Really nice compared to the vanilla mechanics. I actually said that right and stopped myself. So let's try getting a normal wall in there. These are fairly easy to work with, these blocks as well, which is nice. We'll put a arrow slit in there, and then you could have a spiral staircase going up the middle as well. I think I've got a few pillars here, so we could have pillars. Can we have them in the centre? It looks like they only go on the centres of those. So if I put it onto here and change the directions, or change the snap point and then change the direction, no, it doesn't look like we can do much. But the pillars are really quite nice as well. And this puts me in mind of a build that I really would like to do. I said in my last episode that I wanted to do some stuff similar to the stuff I did in Minecraft. Well, in Minecraft, I think in FTB Beyond, I think it was, I was going to do a huge build in that. But we never got a chance before the server got shut down on us. So I might try and replicate that here, and I think I want to get rid of this guy as well. So if I place down a few more structures here, we'll get a couple more walls in and stuff like that. So these are the regular walls here. And then we have something really quite cool, something I've not seen in, I don't think, any other mod. We have a secret entrance here. So we place this one down, and so this has a kind of wall door that we can use as well. And so that is the entrance for the secret door. What else do we have here? Ah yeah, the jail pieces and prison pieces. These look quite cool. Right, you, no, it's too much. Can't be dealing with you. Means I'm going to come all the way over here, grab my Allosauruses, come back and kill that thing. I can probably take it on with the mammoth, but I just know it's actually... I'm going to take this opportunity to show you the direwolf that I bred, because he is really quite ridiculously powerful. So these two are the mother and the father, bodyguards, and they're quite good. The mother has 463 or 468, and the father has a bit more at 482 or, oh wow, okay, 515 now. But this guy, oh, and these have what, 130% movement speed. This guy came out at 270% movement speed, and I've got his melee damage up to 1068. So this guy is really powerful. But I'm going to have to put down some stuff and not get trapped between the dinosaurs, please. Well, between the direwolves. Come off that way. Put a load of stuff onto Stein. You can take all my pieces, thank you. Grab a direwolf. You can see just how ridiculously fast this guy is. It's so much fun running around the highlands on this guy. Now other people will probably want to join in with this fight as soon as he gets a hit on me, but he's not even going to get one hit. That was how easy it is to take out brontosauruses on these guys. And he's just got another level as well. So we'll let that go through. And more melee damage. I want to turn this guy into a real monster. And to be honest, he's not actually that high. If we look through the cell vision electronic binoculars at him, we can see that the wild levels into damage, he's only got 35 wild levels into damage. So say with when you're breeding Rexes for boss fights, you're usually looking above 50 to 54 is probably the range you're looking at for kind of massively overpowered Rexes. So having a 35 in this, I'd be looking at a 40 to 45 plus for a real breeding stock of direwolves. So he's not actually anywhere near as powerful as he really could be. So that's enough of a segue. I'm trying to stop segueing in my episodes, so I seem to do it a lot. But I'm just glad we got rid of that Bronto. You can also put these onto the regular square foundations like this, so that's pretty good. And also, we'll get into this, you can change the style. So you can go for a wooden effect, which is brilliant for the kind of almost two-tone Tudor effects, Tudor style housing, which I suppose it's mock Tudor. This Tudor with black and white. This is a kind of cream and brown, faded brown. But yeah, we've got mossy. We're supposed to be all by the coast here, so we can do a mossy effect when we're in the water. Sandstone if you're in the desert. Hellfire, which is crazy and looks even weirder at night. What else have we got? Red granite. Dark matter, which is really quite cool. I like that. Obsidian. I do like the obsidian effect in this. It's really nice. Wooden we've seen. Greystone is one we've got. We don't have ice. I thought we had ice in here. Wooden, obsidian, dark matter, red granite, hellfire, sandstone, mossy, greystone. And then nothing in menu. So yeah, that's bad. We can't pick it up like you can with S+, but we can use the demo gun on it, which is good. So we can reclaim all of these structures as well. So what else have we got here? Yeah, we were looking at the prison stuff. So we're getting really kind of, I kind of like this in Game of Thrones style almost. And then we have the doorway with the door in it. So we can grab this. So it doesn't have the auto close features either of the S+. Doesn't look like. Ah yes, enable auto opening. There we go. So come away from it. There we go. And we've also got these diagonal pieces as well. So let's put a few of these diagonal ones down. I've got 8 of them. Probably don't need 8. And these, unlike the S+ ones, these are actually right angle triangles. So you can create structures like this. And it's quite nice, but it's like a Minecraft connected texture, but the textures change when you place pieces together, which I really do like as well. So we can play around with this as much as we want. And then I suppose we can put another one on the other side if we use these ones. So if we go to 7 now, they go that way. Can we change it round? Nope. We go back to 8. That one's there. Change it round. Yes, we can. Oh, okay. So no more than one triangular piece can fit the same square. That's worth knowing. So we'll pick that one up. Put that one back down. And there's special diagonal walls as well, because of course the distance between this corner and this corner is different between this corner and this corner here. So this one is longer, and so these pieces here are longer to compensate for that as well, which they've thought of, which is nice. Is there anything else we have here? Ah yes, the archways as well. So we'll grab that, we'll grab this one, and this one, and this one. And that one, and the doorways. So we have the doorway with wood around it, and then the archway. Let's see where this goes. Okay, it goes up on the top somewhere. No, we can place it down here. So we put one on there, we put the centre in here. Can we do that? Come on. Okay, so there's no snap point at the moment. Maybe we need a wall above it. But we can put this other one in on this side, and so that creates a kind of 2 foundation wide arch. But if we put in this one on here, we change. Nope. It's a bit fidgety to get in the right position. Maybe try it from here. There we go. And then this still doesn't fit in the middle. Let's try some. If we put this one there, can we snap something above it and to either side of it? And now if we take this centre one out, does this top one stay? I do like that top one. Again, all of this gives me ideas for the building. So no, if we take the bottom one out, the top one doesn't stay. So it's not as flexible as using S+. But I don't get how we're supposed to put this in. So it snaps onto the foundations, it snaps onto there. So how do you place this into there? Can we place it inside? And then obviously not. Okay, so that gets rid of the entire thing. I'm not too worried about wasting materials at the moment, we can always grab more. And then this is the single arch here as well. And all of these I think have doorways and gateways into them, apart from the double archway here. Do we have anything else we want to show off? I think that is everything. And I think that will take us definitely to time. I think I've gone over time here compared to what I wanted to do for this episode. I think the ARK episodes will be a little bit longer than the Minecraft episodes. I'll try and shorten them down as much as I can. I'm just getting back into the recording lark now, so give me a bit of time to get used to everything again. And yeah, we'll leave it off here. So thank you very much. If you enjoyed this episode today, please like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.